Somebody asked me the other day on one of my videos if I could do a video on cleansing crystals, and so this is what this video is going to be about. Now, there are so many different ways to do it. I'm going to list about 6 or so. So, here are my crystals. And the first method that I like to use, if I pick 3 of them, is I put salt in with them, and the salt can charge and purify them. Salt, as used in many rituals, is a purifier. Next, if I can get it undone, what I do is I add water and have salt water. Or you could alternatively just use water. It's lovely if you can use rainwater. Again, that purifies and cleanses and charges them. But you have to be careful, because some crystals do not react well to water or salt. So depending on what your crystal is, you're going to have to research that. But none of the ones I have do react to it badly, so I can't list any for you. Next, what you could do, if I move this, is use citrine. Now, citrine is a stone that is used often to charge other stones. It's full of energy, and so it channels its own energy, and so to put them in this positioning is to direct the energy into the centre and onto these crystals. A YouTuber called, I think it's Fanny12, Phanie 12, she has some fantastic videos on crystals, and she has a number that explains the positionings that you can have, like crystal grids and such. They are really good, and so if you're curious about the whole setups, then I really recommend that you look at her videos. Apart from citrine, you can use quartz crystals as well. Clear quartz. I really love clear quartz because you can, in some meditations, because it's clear, I kind of use it, if this makes any sense, as a box. So I can direct energy into it and fill it up, because if it's like negative energy, I can feel the crystal clouding, if that makes any sense. So these are really good, and obviously pointed crystals are really useful when directing energy to particular things. Also, what you could do is place citrine crystals within a bowl or within a bag where you keep your crystals, and that keeps your crystals charged for the entire time, and so you'll never have to redo them, except from when you use them. You might want to make sure they've got no dust on them and clean them, but that is a most common one, and it's one of the easiest ones because you don't actively have to do much with it. The other steps, which are really simple, is to just put them out into the sunlight and help them to let them get hot, and be careful again, like you don't want to use dyed crystals with that, but you might not be using dyed ones anyway. So yeah, just put them in the sunlight and have the sun charge them, or most commonly people put them in the moonlight. And I know that my most common method would be to fill the bowl up with water, put my crystals in it, and put it out for the moon, and that the moonlight charges them anyway. So there's so many ways you can do it, and for me, charging and cleansing them is kind of the same thing. If I'm using quartz crystals with negative connotations, for example, I'm trying to purify myself, I would use this to direct the energy, the negative energy into, and then I would clean it and scrub it, put it in the moonlight, and that cleanses and takes out all the bad stuff. And as they're wands also, if you have any crystals, for example this one, you can point to it and kind of drag out, focusing your energy and pulling the negative energy out of other crystals individually, if that's what you want to do. There are so many different ways, and as I said, I recommend that you watch Fanny 12's videos. They are really, really helpful with regards to crystals and crystal magic. So I think that's all. I hope this was useful. There are so many ways to do it, you just have to find your personal preference. And I personally most often charge and cleanse my crystals at a full moon, which is why I'm at my moon altar. So yeah, I'll charge them at the full moon just so that if I wanted to put them under the full moon, which I often do, obviously it's at its most powerful time. So I hope this was useful. Feel free to ask any questions if I'm a bit half asleep and unclear. I've been chasing kids around all day at primary school, so from my work experience. So I hope this was clear. So blessed be.